guys, welcome to HipHughes History as we continue with the Constitution for Dummies series. Bada boom, bada bing, we're on Amendment 3, short and sweet and right to the point. So giddy up, yay for learning. I'm raising the roof and I'm ready to do the teaching if you're ready to do the learning. Alright, so let's say the words first. This is a short and sweet one, guys.
No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law.
So there you go. No quartering of soldiers. No soldiers up in my house. Get out of my house, soldier man. This is, of all the amendments, probably the least enforced one because we really don't have a problem. It's not a challenge. We're not really worrying about the Marines coming, taking the third spot on the sofa. This goes back historically to colonial times. Around 1765, the first Quartering Act was passed out of the British Parliament, basically stating that if the British had run out of room in terms of barracks, that they could take a spot at the inn. At the inn, but I had a reservation, but it doesn't matter. Because the British got your spot, bro. And then after the Boston Tea Party, I believe 1774, the Coercive Acts, there's the Quartering Act of 1774, where the British are going to up the ante and say that not only can they take a room at the inn, but they can take a room in your room. They can take your house. They could basically take over your house if there was some type of upheaval, some type of situation where the British needed some space. They're going to be up all in your space. Get out of my space. No quartering of soldiers. And throughout American history, we haven't really had a need for this to be selectively incorporated. It's just been followed kind of letter to the law. What's interesting about it, I think, is the second part, that even in times of war, we're not going to allow anybody to take over your home unless Congress passes a law. So there's even kind of a limitation on it in war. And in many cases, many of our freedoms and our habeas corpus rights can be dissipated during a wartime environment. So there you go, no quartering of soldiers. As I rack my brain, I think it's only been mentioned like once in Supreme Court history. I'm going like Griswold versus Connecticut. I think that O'Douglas might have thrown it in when they were talking about privacy of our homes from state officials when it came to contraceptives. But other than that, there's no talking about it. Three's a crowd, baby. The Third Amendment to the Constitution, no quartering of soldiers. Check out the links below. Hell, why don't you just click right there? You click right there, you go to the Constitution for Dummies series, and then you can line them up and knock them down one after the other. And certainly if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and check out the description below and live a long, happy life. And where attention goes, energy flows. I don't even know what the hell this means. We'll see you later, guys.